What's up, guys? Back again, bringing you another video today. Two videos in one day. Boy, you guys are spoiled, aren't you? I want to talk about something real quick here. Um, Sorry, just gonna be playing around with my fractal here, so getting that set up and trying to load Accedit. Um, yeah, I know I gotta update the firmware. Anyways, what's going on is after the video I put up today and looking at NK and all that, I'm probably not ever going to buy another Chinese guitar again. Not because I don't want to, just because it's like I said in the other video, the market is just not, it's really heading in a direction I don't want to go in. So what I'm probably going to do is just focus on investing all of my money into something like a Kiesel or a custom. I'm really kind of be endorsing that idea from now on, is that you should probably just go with a custom guitar instead of settling for any type of production line guitar, because that, you know, production guitars they're okay for the beginner, but really when you start getting older you start to see that you want to have, custom things. Like I told you in one video, I don't like jumbo frets anymore, and I don't like active pickups, and I use lighter gauge strings now. I'm actually probably going down to like eights. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be selling most of my guitars, my Ibanez, this one over here, the one in the back, possibly the PV. Then I have another green Ibanez under the bed, and I'm also selling my ESP. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gather all that money up, and combine that with the money that I have set aside for a guitar. So I'll have, I don't know, after everything's said and done, maybe like $3,000. So I'm just going to invest that in like a Kiesel. I know it's nice to have, guitars to play and some to fall back on, and that's fine. But I mean, really, I'd like to just have one kind of guitar that I just rely on. I mean, my NK here, that one I'm definitely keeping just because I put so much work into it. And it leads me to another point, is that, the Chinese guitar market, it's okay if you have a lot of time to invest in it. This guitar here is only good because I put ridiculous amounts of time into it. This guitar has basically been completely rebuilt. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's an NK anymore, other than the fact that it came from them. It's not even the same pickup. Top is different. I've sanded the neck out. I've leveled the frets. I put, different wiring in it. I mean, I've done a complete overhaul of the guitar, and if that's what it takes to have a Chinese guitar be good and playable, then it's not worth my time anymore. So I really kind of would suggest that if people are in the market, if you're a beginner and you want to buy a cheapo guitar, then, go to a pawn shop, buy a cheap one just to see if you like it, play it for a month or two. And if you do, then start saving for a nice guitar. Save for a custom guitar. Find a luthier in your area. See if they can build one for you, or contact a custom guitar company like Kiesel. And a lot of these Kiesels that show up on Reverb that I see are because, and I think that they're ugly, it's because the fact I think these people are just trying to get a good guitar for cheap. And you can do that through Kiesel. You can get a good guitar for cheap if you cut out all the options, the quilt, abalone inlay, a lot of that. You can get a custom guitar for cheap. And I think that's why you see a lot of Kiesels on Reverb that are basically what I say is ugly, is because someone just wanted to try it and they wanted to, have a cheap alternative for a custom guitar. And really, you think about it, like $1,600 to $1,900 guitar, a 12-week custom, I mean, that's pretty damn good, and the quality is great. Customer service, who knows, but still, in the end, I can't get behind Chinese guitars anymore. I just, it's just too sketchy. It takes too much work. If you think about it, the people that market that Chinese guitars are going after are the young people that are starting out. And if you're starting out with a guitar that's already a piece of crap and needs a ton of work, these people don't know how to do that. You think somebody that picks up a guitar for the first time is going to know how to level frets, how to sand out a neck and intonate and fix all the shitty problems that come along with the Chinese guitar? Luckily, I have been doing most of this stuff for years. I mean, I'm not as good as somebody like Eric C., but, overall, I had an idea of what to do. But most of the people that are starting out, they don't want to do that stuff. They just want to learn how to play the guitar. So in the end, I think that the best option for most people is to probably just get, you know, get a nice guitar to start out with and start saving and move forward from there. But from my point of view, like I said, I don't want to deal with Chinese guitars anymore just because they don't really want to play the game with 6-string players. They want to cater to these 7 and 8-string audience, and that's fine. They can do that. But for me, I'm probably just going to go with the Kiesel. I've already picked out a Vader, all the options, stuff like that. So we'll just have to see. Anyways, guys, talk to you soon.